Have you ever hit a point where everything is technically in place? You've got the goal, you've got the reason why, but for some reason, you can't stick with it. Yeah, me too. I used to think the problem was me. Like I just didn't have enough discipline, or maybe I wasn't cut out for the thing I was chasing. But what I've learned is that it's not a me problem. It was a system problem. I didn't have anything in place to keep me moving when my motivation faded. And it always faded. It's not just about personal goals either. If you're building something, freelancing, running a business, whatever, systems are what help you onboard clients, stay consistent, and actually deliver. Without them, everything feels last minute, and it shows. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to build systems that stick in your personal progress and your work. Let's get into it. A system is just the structure behind your progress, how your effort becomes outcomes, but most of us treat systems like something we'll figure out later. Instead, we chase intensity. We go all in for a few days or weeks until life gets messy or motivation fades. Then we fall off, thinking we need a new goal, but we don't need new goals. We need a structure that supports them. Systems fail when they don't fit the reality of our lives. If your system depends on you being at 100% every single day, it's already broken. Another way to think about personal systems is to think of them like habits, because they are made of habits stacked on top of each other. To build habits, start with friction. What's getting in the way of your consistency? Is it the task itself, or how it's set up? Perhaps you say you're going to go hit the gym after classes, but your room is a mess. This is friction because it causes your mind to wander, taking your mind off of the task that you said you were originally going to do. Simplify the trigger. Instead of go to the gym, try lay out your shoes the night before. Make the first step so easy you can't talk yourself out of it. Stack it onto something stackable. Habits become systems when they're part of a rhythm. Attach it to something you already do, like making coffee or commuting. Design for low days. Ask yourself, what's the version of this habit I can do even when I'm tired, stressed, or even discouraged? That's your floor. That's what keeps the momentum alive when your motivation dies out. If your habit is journaling, maybe on tough days, your floor would be just writing one sentence. That's it. Even just, today was hard, keeps the streak alive. And finally, track feedback. Not just the results. Figure out what's working, what's not working. Don't wait for the system to break, refine it as you go. All of this put together creates your system. This could look like waking up, grabbing your coffee, and while you're drinking your coffee, you work on deep work for 2 hours. Then take a break for lunch or even meetings. If you look a little closer, this looks a lot like a daily schedule. But the point is to create habits and use already existing habits to trigger the new habits that you want to implement into your day. This concept also applies to business. Your delivery, your communication, your client experience, it all depends on systems. They just appear differently due to advances in automation. If you're working with clients, think, what happens when someone signs up? How do I collect what I need? How do I deliver consistently without burning out? Just like in your personal life, the best systems are ones you don't have to think about. They run in the background, so your focus can stay on the work. Designing a system isn't a one-time thing. It evolves, and it's built to survive the valley of despair. If you're curious about what that is, check out my previous video where I talk on this topic. It's not about being perfect. It's about having something to fall back on when motivation disappears. Because that's where real growth happens, in the quiet, repetitive middle. If it's built right, your systems will carry you farther than any burst of energy ever could. Whatever you're building, a better life, a better business, a better version of yourself, it won't come from hype. It'll come from systems that fit your life and evolve with you. So take a moment, audit what's not working, get real about what you can stick to and what you can't, and start designing around that. If you're working on your own system, drop a comment. I'd like to hear what you're working on. And if you want to stay consistent, grow alongside others, or just get feedback on your progress, join the Discord that's now open. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching. I post every week, and I will see you guys in the next one.